Hi there Battlefielders, this is Bullet Chucker and I've got some tips and tutorials for you. Now why would you want to look at somebody else that's recording these kind of things? It's because I'm going to try and come from a slightly different perspective. The other tutorials that you can get out here and the other weapons reviews and so on and so forth by some of the guys already been doing this for years are exceptional, and there's no way that I would even try to compete with those, and why would I? But one thing that I kind of noticed about all of these is that they're all very good at it. Okay, so that might make you think, well then who the hell am I to record a clip and try and tell you how to play the game? What I mean by that is that they have extremely fast reactions. They get lots of kills, they die very rarely, which is fantastic. But what I soon realized when I first started playing Battlefield is that not everybody has these fast reactions, and that makes it a little bit difficult if you're just going out for the kills. So what I wanted to do is to show you some of the ways that I picked up, mainly with the help of many other people, and a few things that I figured out for myself, and thought I'd just pass those on, because this is a game that really rewards all sorts of different types of play, and it's not just if you've got a great KD or incredibly fast reactions. There's many other ways that you can play this game very successfully and level up quickly, get lots of points and so on. So I'm showing you a clip now, which is Caspian Border. It's the newly designed one, so Caspian Border 2014 on Xbox One, and I really love it. I love these redesigned maps. Battlefield 3, I really loved Metro, and out of these new designs, that's actually my least favourite at the moment. Firestorm and Caspian I really love. I think they're excellent. Oman, not so bad, but these two in particular I really enjoy. And those two maps in particular are really good to demonstrate this kind of gameplay here. Now, some people may accuse you of camping, so staying in the back and just trying to knock out your targets from a distance. Yeah, there is maybe something to that, but the thing with Battlefield is, unlike many of the other first-person shooter games, there's a lot of tactics can be used, and at the end of the day this is a team-based and a squad-based game. So you're not just out for kills for yourself. What you're trying to do is your best to help your team win, and that assistance can take many different forms, and that's hopefully what I'll be able to illustrate to you over the course of these few videos. So with this one, it's a very big map, and lots of armour, lots of infantry, but as you'll see on here, also lots of air cover. So there are jets and choppers, and when you're down in a tank, on this one and on Firestorm, there's a lot of wide open spaces, and these choppers especially, when you're looking around the hilltop and so on, they can absolutely devastate your team. So if you can stay a little way back, and you can, okay, now that little section there is interesting, because I wasn't expecting that, and that illustrates a point which I'll make in just a moment. But if you can stay back and you can cover the whole of the air over the map, then you make things a lot easier for your team. Now, you may not bring every aircraft down, but you'll certainly keep them busy, and they won't be able to devote all of their attention on messing up your team on the ground. So you'll see here that as soon as they're coming up, I'm hitting them with a couple of missiles. Doesn't necessarily blow them up, but straight away they're taking evasive action. And a lot of the time you'll see when I hit them with one, maybe two missiles, you see there they just jump out. So Yeah, staying back in my own lines, maybe, but providing a useful service for the rest of the team. I have no doubt about that. And this way you do get some good points, and also provided you keep your eyes open on your surroundings. As you just saw a few minutes ago, there was somebody who did come for me, and it was really just luck that I happened to see him. Otherwise I would have got some C4 slapped on the side of the AA vehicle, and I would have been blown sky high. So it's a little bit like when you're playing recon, when you're a sniper. It's very easy to get absorbed in the tunnel vision down the scope, but you have to sort of take your eye off of the scope once in a while and have a look around, because you've got to see what's happening in your immediate vicinity, not on the other side of the map. And that's very much the case with this here. You know, you can find yourself totally absorbed with what's happening up in the sky and miss somebody that's coming with the C4 or a tank that comes around the corner. But here, yeah, this was a really good game for me. I really enjoyed it. Up until then, I hadn't really used the AA vehicles very much, and I realised just how useful they can be. I think typically I've always relied on the other jets and choppers to help to cover us on the ground assaults. I mean, I can't fly to save my life, I'm terrible. But this I found was an extremely good way of helping to steer the team towards a victory and to get myself some good points. And also, as a sort of side bonus, I did manage to get a very good KD on here. So that was really nice. Now, something else with the AA, and you can see here, is that it's also equipped with the machine gun, which you can upgrade from 25mm to 30mm cannon, and you can use that very effectively against enemy armour. And you can see there I've hit this tank quite a lot, and then as he moves past these buildings and debris there, I managed to get him a couple more times and he's gone. There's another clip that I'll be showing separately, and you can see me take out their AA vehicle just outside of their spawn, so right on the other side of the map. I just see his tracers flying up towards the sky, managed to pinpoint his location and take him out. So it can be a pretty effective anti-vehicle craft as well. But craft, that's not really good, is it? So anti-vehicle would be better. And of course anti-infantry as well. So it's an exceptionally good piece of kit. However, it's not particularly well armoured. So I have it equipped with this active protection system. So if another tank does start firing at me, or a jet or a chopper comes in to try and take me out, then I can enable that, and it'll help to protect me from their missiles and shells. And I always work as an engineer when I'm on this. So if somebody does come for me, I manage to knock them out, but I've taken some damage, I can just jump out, quickly repair myself. I don't need to rely on anyone else to come and help me out. You can see there, this tank's really trying to get me, and I've managed to give him quite a fair bit of damage back, but I'm trying to keep these rocks between me and him, and I decided to move back just a little bit because I could see there was a jet up there. And the thing is, quite often, once you've hit them a couple of times, then they come looking for you. Obviously they don't like it if every time they take off you knock them out of the sky. So give yourself a good bit of cover that can't be knocked down by a tank, but still allows you to see over the top. Make sure that you're scanning all of the sky. Even if you're in your spawn, you need to check periodically behind you as well, because the jets and the choppers can fly a lot further out of bounds and come right up behind you. See, this guy's coming for me here, but even though I'd got rid of my shells, I was able to scare him off a bit with the machine guns. So it's really quite good. I'm shooting at this one guy here and was still able to fend off the other. but this also is hardcore. Now, whether you're playing hardcore or normal mode doesn't really make that much difference with regards to your gameplay in this particular style and this particular vehicle. Although I think it does work slightly in your favour, although you have less vehicle health. I think that because you don't have the mini-map, then it's a lot harder for the enemy to be able to accurately pinpoint, especially if you keep moving, and that's something I think is actually pretty good. If you've taken down a jet or a chopper, then sometimes, since I've played this game, I've been thinking about it, and I think it's probably more sensible to move around just a little bit. Quite why they didn't spend a bit more time trying to come and find me, I'm not really sure. But I'm pretty certain that in other games I wouldn't be so lucky. So keep moving, make sure you've got some good sturdy cover with you, make sure that you're scanning 360 degrees, and don't fire all your missiles at once. You can see some of my missiles aren't locking on at all, and I think that's because they've either got an ECM jammer engaged or they've got a commander with an EMP pulse. But try it out, it's really good fun. I did very well with it, and it doesn't mean that you've got to have these lightning reflexes, and I was providing really good support service for the rest of my team, and we did very well. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, take it easy.